Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZLN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Chicago Bulls tonight. What a win. What a win for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. Lakers got a much needed win against the Chicago Bulls tonight, 141 to 132. I mean, talk about a much needed win. The Lakers had to. They had to win this game after losing to the Clippers a couple of days ago. So this was a much needed win. The Lakers got it tonight, as I said, 141 to 132. Honestly, the best shooting night for the Los Angeles Lakers this season. If I have to say, Lakers tonight, I believe they shot around like what 65%, 67% from the three. I didn't look at the stats yet, but I will go through them all of you tonight when it comes to the Lakers and their scoring tonight and their shooting and their efforts in this game tonight against the Chicago Bulls. So already seeing some comments coming in right now from Daniel. Great win. I was there. Yeah, great. So you obviously saw it in person how the Lakers played out there tonight. Obviously, you can agree with me by my view of watching it on my television. I can say the Lakers shot great tonight. If I can, if you can obviously agree on that, but obviously, there was more effort that we saw from the Lakers, especially from the second quarter going into the third quarter, especially the third quarter from D'Angelo Russell, D'Lo, ice in his veins in this game tonight against the Chicago Bulls in the third quarter, going 8 of 13 from the three. And he scored 29 points in this game. And he's been sensational for the past week now. And I have to say, guys, there's been talks. I have to say, there's been talks that the Lakers or Laker fans are calling for the Lakers to not trade him. And I kind of understand where people are coming from when it comes down to that. And honestly, there's a lot of things that I can say, when it comes to it. But before I get into it, please be sure to hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you guys. You just hit that thumbs up button. And of course, just subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and follow me all across social media. Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads. So please follow me all across social media. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this live stream so you guys can check me out and show me the love and support. We are growing a huge following on Facebook, guys. I have to say, not only in my last live stream, I announced that we reached 8,000 followers on Facebook, but we are now 8.1 followers, 1,000 followers on Facebook. So it's continuing to grow on Facebook. So please make sure to follow me there on social media and of course all over the internet, and of course subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. And let's continue to grow this channel. Let's grow this channel. Let's reach the milestone. We're only 700 subscribers away from reaching 5,000 on this channel. So please make sure to share my live streams, share my videos, get the word out there. ZLN is all about Lakers. So please make sure to tell your buddies that are Lakers, who are fans of Lakers, that this channel is for you. When you want to know about the news, rumors, updates, speculations, especially about trade rumors, this is the channel for you. So please make sure to hit that notification bell, share my live streams, get the word out there. ZLN is on YouTube for Lakers news. So I really appreciate it, guys. And without you guys, this can never happen. I mean, this channel would never happen. It would be just me, just still giving my analysis and my thoughts, but with no platform, no viewers, this is not possible. And I'm just grateful for every single one of you. So let's continue to grow this channel. I really appreciate it. And now let's get into the Lakers win tonight against the Chicago Bulls. It was amazing, as I said. I mean, a much needed win. The Lakers got, 141 to 132, and D'Lo was on fire. He was on fire tonight, as I mentioned. And just this team in general, they played great offensively. in this game. Now, in the first quarter, it was a bit of a rocky start, but at the same time, the second quarter, where things really took off for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. I mean, they um, showed up, especially from Anthony Davis and just the players in general. This Lakers team, they shot better, in this game tonight against the Chicago Bulls. So, looking at the analysis tonight for the Lakers, the stat line for the team. As I said, offense was the key to the Lakers winning tonight against the Chicago Bulls. They went, just all offense, when it came down to it, especially in the second and third quarter. So, they were just sensational, shooting around 60% from the field, 64% from the three. This is honestly one of the best shooting games for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it, and all because of D'Angelo Russell with ice in his veins, shooting those threes left and right for this game tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. So this win was because of D'Angelo Russell, and we have to really give him credit where credit is due when it comes down to his shooting. I mean, the Lakers shot 20 of 31 of their threes, so that tells you Lakers were shooting lights out in this game tonight against the Chicago Bulls. So this was a great win. This is a great win, and because of the shooting efforts out there tonight. And then when you look at the rest of the Lakers, obviously the Lakers shot 75% of their free throws to the Chicago Bulls 89. When you look at the assists, Lakers had 35 to the Chicago Bulls 27. They were out rebounded by like 9 rebounds. Offensively, rebounds, the Lakers had 5. Surprisingly, just noticed it. They only have 5 offensive rebounds to the Chicago Bulls 12. So, I think it was all because of maybe Andre Drummond being on that team, maybe. So, and there's been talks that the Lakers are potentially targeting and trying to bring back, Andre Drummond to potentially back in LA. And I think personally, I think it will be nice to have him back because obviously it will bring uh, you know big, obviously bring a bigger player coming to the Los Angeles Lakers to help out Anthony Davis at the center position, and of course the power forward position as well. And he's just one of those type of big guys that you obviously need to have on your team when it comes to a guy who got rebounds left and right, play better defensively, and I think just bringing size to the table. And obviously, Lakers want to look for a center out there that can match up to potentially, if we reach the playoffs and somehow face the Nuggets again, we need to have a big guy to obviously, be, I guess, not like equal to Jokic, to the Joker, but I can say that just bringing more size, bringing more bigs to the Lakers can obviously help, lower the pressures, if you will, off of Anthony Davis, and Gary carrying some more pressure towards Giannis, and sorry, not Giannis, Nikola Jokic, so of the Denver Nuggets. So uh, just want to put that out there. I won't be disappointed if the Lakers target, Andre Drummond in the trade deadline. So it could be a possibility, but we just also have to wait and see what the Lakers will do when it comes down to solving the big positions for sure. And also, the Lakers are looking at Dennis Schroeder, former Laker as well. So just just be aware when the trade deadline approaches, the Lakers could potentially target those potential 2 players. So stay tuned. I really appreciate that. Or if you want to know more about it, please stay tuned for ZLN for the reports. So I really appreciate it. Um, Obviously, when you look at the defensive side of the ball, Lakers had 10 steals to the Chicago Bulls 7, and the Lakers only had 4 blocks to the Chicago Bulls 6, and they only turned the ball 12 times to the Bulls um, 16. So, overall, guys, offensively, Lakers were better. When it came down to it, the second and third quarter, where everything really was just on fire for this Lakers team. They were just shooting the lights out when it came down to it, and honestly, one of the best shooting games this season. So, and just looking at the comment here from Rabbit. Welcome to the live stream. I really appreciate you joining. Um, just looking at that, I mean, you know, 7 Lakers tonight in double-digit numbers. I mean, it was just amazing how well, and it's just looking at the scoreboard. I mean, Lakers scored 41, 141 in this game tonight against the Chicago Bulls, and honestly, this is probably the best scoring night for the Los Angeles Lakers. And right, and for the players out there tonight, all scored 20 points in this game. So, I mean, just talk about the effort and the commitment of bouncing back after losing to the LA Clippers a couple of games ago. So this is a bounce back win and a much needed win for this Los Angeles Lakers team when it came down to it. So great job out there for the Lakers. But let's talk about the player of the game, the superstar of the game, and that is D'Angelo Russell. He balled out, scored lights out, ice in his veins. That was just amazing effort out of D'Angelo Russell out there tonight with 29 points, went 10 of 18 from the field, 8 of 13. Let me repeat myself: 8 of 13 from the three, and probably for the past week now, for almost 7 games, D'Angelo Russell was on his A game, you know, shooting lights out, helping the Lakers out as much as he can. And, it was just amazing how things really turned out for D'Angelo Russell when it comes down to the trade rumors and, just him basically putting it out there. I mean, there's a lot of scenarios that we can honestly think about when it comes down to what he's trying to do for this past week, playing the way that he is, and obviously playing great basketball for us. Is either one, he wants to stay, or two, trying to impress other teams to pursue him if the Lakers are going to trade him. So there's two things that we can honestly, really think about when it comes down to the mindset of what D'Angelo Russell is trying to do. Or, the third thing is, maybe entice the Lakers to give him a contract next season if the Lakers do decide to keep him, or other teams to give him a contract going into next season. So there's a lot of things that's what's on the mindset of D'Angelo Russell. It would have been nice, though, to see him play the way that he is doing right now from the beginning of the season. I mean, I'm telling you, if he played like this in the beginning, we would probably be still within like the third, maybe the fourth seed in the Western Conference. And, you know, unfortunately, we're not. I think we're still remaining within like the 10th seed, maybe like the ninth seed in the Western Conference. So this is something that, the Lakers are dealing with at the moment. And it's because of not a lot of the players tonight, not showing up, when it comes down to it. So, since the NBA in-season tournament championship that we won. So, but in general, really, D'Angelo Russell hasn't really gotten the type of great start that we all hoped that he would bring. But lately, with the trade rumors, since the trade rumors emerged of him being traded, it is he's been playing lights out, and it's been great. And I know some of you out there, and I was getting to that point, that the Lakers could potentially keep him. There's a possibility of that. But at the same time, guys, once again, the contract and how his contract is constructed going into this NBA season is made for him to get traded. So it's unfortunate. You never know. I mean, there's a possibility Lakers will keep him, but Lakers still have the risk, though, of either losing him in free agency, or there's a possibility that, and this is a good thing, if somehow he just picks up his player option and say, you know what, um, you guys kept me. There's probably that type of mindset, type of respect that maybe D'Angelo Russell will be like, hey, you guys did me a solid. I'll pick up my player option and just stay with you guys for another year, and maybe just see if you guys will give me a better contract the upcoming season in 2025 or something like that. So it's a possibility. I mean, I'm just thinking a lot of scenarios here. But if there's a trade out there, though, that's enticing and the Lakers cannot refuse, like the whole DeJounte Murray trade, it is something that the Lakers will potentially look at. But as I said, D'Angelo Russell in his contract is something that is going to be enticing for sure. That the Lakers will that or entice not entice. Hold on, let me rephrase it. The Lakers have to trade D'Angelo Russell because of his contract. I mean, it's just a sad reality. If it was any other player, they would have done the same thing. So it's not just on um, D'Angelo Russell that we just had to trade him. We had to trade him because it's just how his contract is. He has to get traded, unfortunately. So despite the numbers, despite how well he's been playing, there's still the possibility that he will get traded, unfortunately. So it's a sad reality, but it's the truth. It's out there. I know a lot of you want him to stay, but it is what it is at this moment. So just got some comments here from Daniel. Vando and D'Lo played great. Yeah, I'll get to Vando in just a bit, and just my opinion, really. And I think I speak for all Laker fans when I say this, that he is deserving of returning to the starting lineup. He is back to normal now. He's 100% healthy now, and now he just is putting up numbers that is like, hey, he's deserving of being in the starting lineup. And Taurean Prince could potentially, have his job in jeopardy. You never know, but there's still that possibility though that maybe Darvin Ham will still keep this lineup and just have maybe the explosive, maybe um, how should I say, you know, explosive effort in the second unit. So there's still that possibility that he will still keep potentially uh, Vando for sure coming off the bench. So but my opinion still stands. I have to say that his is obviously what's really helping the Lakers out for sure. So, but lately he has been scoring, and it's been very interesting to watch. He's not known for being an offensive type guy, but like I said, defense is very important for this team, especially when it comes to the starting lineup and just carrying the load off of Anthony Davis more than anything. So that's why I said, Vando just fits the role for the starting lineup. And you never know about the whole Andre Drummond situation. Defense is very important. So maybe the Lakers will look for a center for sure to help out Anthony Davis and just the rest of the crew. And DeJounte Murray, he's a defensive point guard. We all have to acknowledge, he was part of the first team all defensive team. So, at one point. So this is a possibility. This is a possibility the Lakers will potentially look into, when it comes to improving this Lakers team. So, just stay tuned. Stay tuned once we reach the trade deadline and what the Lakers will do then. So, just reading some more comments here before I read more analysis and how well the Lakers played. Um, Ice in his veins. Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. I mean, he was just shooting lights out, 8 of 13 from the three. I mean, just a great effort out there tonight from D'Angelo Russell. And I hope he just continues to play like this until either the Lakers trade him or not at the trade deadline. So, um, that's my hope that he will continue to play the way that he is and help us stack some more wins for the Lakers before the trade deadline. So that's my hope for sure. Let's see more from Rabbit. D'Lo liked a tweet saying Lakers should keep him. Oh, okay. So if he's acknowledging or saying really that he wants to stay, and if he's liking, you know, tweets on X, so it's like, is that a message to the Lakers that I want to stay. I want to be on this team. I'm committed. I'm going to show effort now. That type of thing. You never know. I mean, maybe the Lakers will consider it, or maybe they will choose to keep him because guys, just the way that he's playing so far, it's like once we trade him and we get probably you know Dejounte Murray, will he live up to the expectations of a D'Lo or something like that? I mean, maybe, I mean, the guy is averaging 20 points, 21, 22 points a game for the Atlanta Hawks. So it is a possibility that maybe if he's in the LA market teaming up with LeBron and Anthony Davis, maybe, he will be a whole different type of level. Maybe he'll be a whole different type of player. Maybe he'll be, scoring more or shooting more for the Lakers. But, sort of remains to be seen at this moment. And D'Lo, we saw past week now, he's showed a lot of consistency that we obviously wanted to see from the beginning of the season. But at the same time, what happens after the trade deadline that he goes back to his normal self? There's that possibility. But there's a lot of scenarios. I hate to be this, down in the dumps type of mood, when it comes to this, but at the same time, we all have to really consider all of these scenarios. It's not, we also have to really consider that. So, I just want to put that out there. It's nice that he, putting his, making his voice, I guess, heard on social media by liking a post that he wants to stay. But, at the same time, it's like, you know, um, will he continue to be this consistent or be on this type of, you know, rhythm that he is on for the past week so far? I mean, so it remains to be seen. It really is. Just got a comment here from Big Baby Sports. Welcome to the live stream. I really appreciate you joining. Guys, if you haven't yet, go check him out. I mean, the guy is a passionate Laker fan, including myself. He's a Laker fanatic. He has a YouTube channel. Go check him out. He's also on social media. Has a big following on social media, especially on Instagram. So go check him out. He does great things for his content, and he basically what he does what I do. Just gives his analysis, give his thoughts, and of course he talks about trade rumors as well. So if you want to know about trade rumors from the perspective of a true Laker fan, go check out Big Baby Sports. He knows his Laker stuff, of course. So go check him out. I really appreciate it, and thank you, Big Baby Sports, for joining uh, ZLN on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And guys, please go check him out. He is a really good guy. Go check him out. Vando was fire on defense. Yeah, as I said, even though he put up 17 points, he was great on offense. He was also great defensively. When you see the scoreboard that he only put up 5 rebounds and 3 steals and 1 block, what you see on the scoreboard is nothing what you see in front of your eyes when you see him how he plays well on defense, and he's getting back to his normal self. So this is a great defensive uh, type guy that he's finally getting back to his normal self, and that's why I'm calling for Darvin Ham to say he should be in the starting lineup, and he's deserving of it because how well he's been playing so far this season. Since his return from injury, he only returned from injury probably in December, I believe. So, he has been on a roll, getting back to his normal self slowly, and now for the past couple of games, he's been on a roll and his normal self now. And now my hope is that maybe Darvin Ham will consider putting him in the starting lineup, and he's deserving of it. But at the same time, I kind of understand why Darvin Ham is still keeping him on the bench because we still need that firepower coming out the bench because obviously as we all know, there's no point guard, there's nobody leading this the second unit from the point guard side of things, and it's still the reality that the Lakers will still look for a point guard going into the trade deadline. So, but we're not even sure who is basically the leading guy for the second unit. So, and so far for the past couple of games, it's been Jared Vanderbilt, and it's been a mixture really with Rui Hachimura at times and Christian Wood. So it is a possibility that the Lakers will look for a point guard, but at the same time, I mean, Vando has obviously brought that firepower coming off the bench for the second unit. So I really can't wait to see more defensive, elite defense out of Vando going into for with more games to come. So really looking forward to that. Uh, let's read this one comment here from Rabbit. Next home game is Kobe's statue game. Oh man, really can't wait for that game. That's going to be an emotional and for sure, something that we are going to witness as Laker fans. Seeing his statue in front of Crypto.com Arena is going to be something electric to watch. I'm just wondering what it's going to look like because obviously, as we all heard during the offseason, that it's going to be a statue of Kobe, but it's going to include Gigi, his daughter, as part of that statue. So it is something that I'm really looking forward to, and all Laker fans are going to be looking forward to. So, uh, man, next game is so February. So I know it's going to be in February, but man, that's something. So the next game. So let's see here. Man, the Lakers are starting on the road trip. Damn. They begin their road trip now. Man, they're on a long road trip. So let's see. So the next game will be against the Denver Nuggets, and it will be okay. So I get it now. Yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting for that day. It's going to be you know, February 8th, 2024. So it is going to be a great night for sure. So I guess after this win tonight, the Lakers start on the road. And, it's going to be a long road for sure because it's going to be up to, what, like a week, 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks. So, yeah, it's going to be a very long road trip for the Lakers. So let's hope that they can win a couple of games. I think there's some winnable ones, on the road for sure. But once the return for sure it's going to be um, a very emotional game, and my hope is Lakers will get a W against the reigning champs in the Denver Nuggets on February 8th. So it is and you see Rabbit already on it. He's already on it. February 8th, in LA against the Denver Nuggets, on February 8th, 2024. And that date is just fitting. It's fitting for the reveal of Kobe Bryant's statue. And if you want to stay in the know of the unveil of the statue, I will be uh, posting it for sure all over social media. And I may make a YouTube Shorts maybe. So just stay tuned for me for that. I really appreciate it. So it's going to be very fun to witness for sure. Really can't wait. Really can't wait. So yeah, guys. I mean, I want to read more of the player stats. I just have to go back to the date. So there we go. All right, here we go. So as we said, D'Angelo Russell had a great game out there tonight. He was just on fire, 8 of 13 from the three with 29 points. LeBron James returns from injury tonight, playing against the Chicago Bulls. Playing for 35 minutes, 25 points, 3 of 4 from the three. As I said, the team as a whole, they shot around 64% from the three. So it's not all from D'Angelo Russell. It's also from LeBron James, who showed a lot of shooting, especially in the second quarter, I believe. So, and most of it came from hold on, the second quarter and even the first quarter, I think. I mean, it was there was a lot of shooting from the threes from this Lakers team. So a lot of effort from this team as well. So 3 of 4 from the three. Then he had 4 rebounds and 12 assists out there tonight with 2 steals. So great job out there for LeBron James. Anthony Davis, 22 points, went 10 of 18 from the field, had 11 rebounds and 6 assists with 1 block out there tonight. So great effort from our big three out there tonight against the Chicago Bulls. Austin Reaves, 20 points, 2 of 3 from the three, and had 3 rebounds and 8 assists out there tonight. I have to say he was leading the way for the Lakers when it came down to the scoring efforts in the first half of the game. So credit to him. I think he had like what 14 or 16 points at the end of at the second half. So I mean, it was sensational play out of Austin Reaves from the first half of the game, but it just hasn't. His scoring efforts kind of depleted in the second half, but thanks to D'Angelo Russell, Lakers were still leading the way after that. So, a solid effort out there tonight for Austin Reaves. Taurean Prince had 14 points, but he went 4 of 7 from the three. Going back to the Lakers shooting from the threes with 64% from the three, it was something that the Lakers really achieved. A the efforts that we never seen from this Lakers team when it comes down to shooting. So they were just on fire. They were just on fire out there tonight. I guess you can say ice in their veins in this win tonight against the Chicago Bulls. So great job out there for our starting lineups out there tonight. And then obviously the second unit, as I said, there was some effort, especially from the defensive side of the ball and offensively from Jared Vanderbilt, who had 17 points, went 8 of 11 from the field, and shot 1 3 out there with 5 rebounds, 3 steals, and 1 block. I mean, the numbers show that they were great, but it was much greater if you were really watching the game and how well Jared Vanderbilt was playing. I mean, the numbers doesn't really show the type of doesn't give him. I no the show his his stats doesn't show any justice of how you can actually see how he plays in this game out there tonight. So defensively, he was there. Offensively, he was there, and he really stepped up for the second unit out there tonight. So great job out there for Jared Vanderbilt. Rui Hachimura, he had 10 points out there, went 2 of 2 from the three with 3 rebounds, 1 steal out there tonight. Showed some effort from the shooting efforts out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. As I said, 2 of 2 from the three, but he played for 19 minutes. So showed some effort out there tonight, with 10 points. So a solid night for Rui Hachimura. And then you had the rest of them. Christian Wood only put up 2 points, playing for 11 minutes, and then 8 minutes with Max Christie with 2 points out there tonight. So overall, I mean, there was effort, there was passion, and scoring, shooting, defense, all across the board. This is something that I want to see from this Lakers team more often, and especially it's going to be very interesting now how things are going to look for the Lakers when they're starting on their road trip after this win. Can we see that same consistency? It sort of remains to be seen, but it's something that we hopefully need to hope that the Lakers will pull off. So it's something that we, as Laker fans, are kind of worried about, because the Lakers have a track record of not playing well on the road, but they do play better at home, when it comes down to it. But my hope is the Lakers will potentially get some wins on the road under their belt. But as we all know, the trade deadline is a couple of weeks away, so things may change. You never know. When it comes down to the Lakers and their potentially pulling off a trade that will better turn around the season for us for the better, like Rob Pelinka did last year, with the turnaround season by reaching the playoffs, but not only reaching the playoffs, but the Western Conference Finals. So uh, could Rob Pelinka pull it off? It sort of remains to be seen. And my hope is that he is for sure. I mean, he has a track record of pulling off some really good trades as the Lakers president of basketball operations, so slash GM. So really looking forward to the trade deadline, what he will do. But my hope is Lakers will just keep their their mindset of how well they played tonight and just carry that on to the road trip. I think they're playing against in the first game of the road trip. I think it's let's see, it's against the Golden State Warriors, and they're not doing so well, as a team right now. So they're struggling. Um, but I think they lost to the Kings. Yeah, they lost to the Kings. Oh, by 1 point. It's going to be something. Could the Lakers pull it off? It sort of remains to be seen. But they have beat them in the past. But we just have to hope that they can do it again. So especially on the road now against with the schedule that they have for the next, I believe, 2 weeks, they're going to be on the road. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough one. But my hope is Lakers could stack up some wins on the road. Hopefully, that's my hope. I mean, the Warriors game could be an easy winnable game, but with the Lakers track record, they don't really live up to the expectations when it comes to easy winnable games. So my hope is that they can, but up here though, makes me think they can't really, somehow pull it off. But we can wait and see. We can all wait and see for sure. We want to read this comment here from Rabbit. Um, Third time in Lakers history that they've hit 23s. Oh, okay. So this is another milestone for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to this game tonight, shooting wise. I mean, this was a shooting win team tonight for this Lakers team against the Chicago Bulls. So, and for them to pull off this type of shooting out there, it's very rare. It's very rare. This Lakers team has not lived up to the expectations of being a good shooting team. But there's some nights where they do shoot well as a team, when it comes to their shooting efforts. But most of the time, D'Angelo Russell shoots well, but the rest of them don't. Taurean Prince does, but the rest don't. But this game tonight, it was a team effort when it comes down to their shooting. LeBron shot well. D'Angelo Russell, of course, he shot well. Taurean Prince shot well. Rui Hachimura shot well. I mean, they were just 64%, out there tonight. So very great shooting night for the Los Angeles Lakers for sure out there tonight, guys. And I'm very proud of the Lakers and how well they bounced back from this game after losing badly against the LA Clippers. But even though, as I said in my last analysis, in my last live stream, was that the Lakers, they showed effort and they were competitive in the second half in that Clippers game. Even though they lost, I just appreciate how well they were playing with their efforts in that game. So give credit where credit is due. Lakers didn't sit back and allow the LA Clippers to beat them. They showed effort in that game, especially in the third quarter, where things kind of obviously took a big turn for the better for the Lakers in that moment. So, but it's great that the Lakers bounced back from that and got the win tonight against the Chicago Bulls. So, and as I said, guys, when it comes down to the trade deadline, there's a lot of still talks that are still emerging when it comes to the Lakers and their trade interest from certain players. Nothing has nothing has changed so far yet, when it comes to the Lakers and showing other interests in certain players. But so far, what's his name? DeJounte Murray is still in the mix when it comes down to a trade. And it really seems that we're kind of getting to that point that the Lakers could potentially trade for him. But, we just have to wait and see what will turn out, when it comes to the Lakers and the talks that they had with the Atlanta Hawks. So we could potentially see it at the trade deadline, but, we just had to, wait and see for sure. And obviously we heard about the Chicago Bulls. Zach LaVine, he's out of the question. He is no longer an interest for the Lakers. But Andre Drummond is in the mix. Maybe DeMar DeRozan is in the mix. Alex Caruso is still in the mix. So there could be some talks in the mix, when it comes to the Lakers targeting those potential players, especially, Andre Drummond. If the Lakers want to find a big, you can target that guy for sure. Then obviously there's Dennis Schroeder from the Toronto Raptors, and also Bruce Brown Jr., who's also over there. Lakers have interest in for sure. And they have been the main focal team for those targets. I mean, Lakers are basically the number one team that's in the mix, when it comes to targeting um, DeJounte Murray and Bruce Brown Jr. and even Dennis Schroeder as well. So it is something that the Lakers will potentially look at. But so far, guys, nothing else new has emerged when it comes to the Lakers trade, rumors. But if you want to know more news, rumors, updates, speculations about the Lakers and the trade deadline and their interest in certain athletes, this is a channel for you. Go subscribe to ZLN on YouTube and, of course, all over social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads. So I'm on 5 social media sites, and they're in the description of this live stream. So go check me out. I really appreciate it. And once again, thank you all so much for the milestone that I achieved on Facebook with 8,000 followers on Facebook. It's I really appreciate it. It's so overwhelming that I got that so much support there, and especially on this channel too. We're only 700 subscribers away from reaching 5,000 subscribers. So if we can reach that milestone of my channel, it will be amazing. So please continue to get the word out there. Tell your Laker buddies that there's this channel called ZLN. He talks about the Lakers. Go subscribe to him. If you guys do that for me, I'll be truly grateful for your love, support, and like I said, 700 subscribers away from reaching 5,000 subscribers. So let's achieve that goal. Let's make it happen. I really appreciate it, and all guys, thank you so much for joining me on my live stream. If you have any questions about this Lakers win tonight and comments, please comment, and I'll read them after the fact. And if you want to share it, I really appreciate it. Share this live stream all over social media. And I'll see you all in the next live stream, in the next video. As I said, Lakers start their road trip, and it's going to be very interesting if Lakers will start to win games on the road. After this win, maybe they gain some motivation to start winning games on the road. Sort of remains to be seen. We just have to wait and see. But it's against the Golden State Warriors. I believe it's on Saturday. So it's going to be a matchup that we could expect the Lakers could potentially get. But, we just have to wait and see about that. So, and as I said, the Lakers on a 2-week road trip. So it's going to be, and they won't have a home game until February 8th, 2024, on the revealing night of Kobe Bryant's statue at Crypto.com Arena. So that's going to be a long road trip. So, but like always, I go live for every single Lakers post-game show on ZLN on YouTube to give my analysis and my thoughts about every single game, when they win and when they lose. So I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated. So I really appreciate all of you. Please show me the love, support. Once again, follow me all across social media, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.